Thank you all for coming here today. My name is Amy Moses. I'm a Vice President and the Rhode Island Director at Conservation Law Foundation. We're an environmental advocacy group working all throughout New England to protect the environment. The gentleman in the front in the pink shirt probably needs no introduction, but this is our senior attorney, Jerry Elmer. You probably met Heather Greenwood, our office manager, when you checked in. And I think James, our staff attorney, is out in the hallway, and we've also got a couple interns here, Adam and Abby, and we even have a former intern who cares so much about the environment. She joined us here today. Today we will be focused about the fight against the fracked gas and fossil fuel plant in Burrville, but I cannot pass up an opportunity to very briefly tell you about a couple of other things that we're working on at the Conservation Law Foundation. We're working to reduce single-use plastics, for example, and we've been really busy at the State House this year focusing on bags and straws, among other things. We're trying to save the critically endangered North Atlantic right whale. We're working to reduce pollution from stormwater. We're trying to get toxic PFAS chemicals out of drinking water. And oddly enough, complete coincidence, the community in Rhode Island that is bearing the brunt of PFAS in its drinking water right now is Burrville. We're also supporting farmers and food businesses through our Legal Food Hub. And Erica is here today. She runs that initiative. You can learn more about our work on the website, www.clf.org. And for those of you on social media, you can follow me on Twitter. It's CLF Moses. Many of you here are members and supporters, and quite frankly, we consider you part of our team in the fight against Invenergy. But if you're not a member, I would really encourage you all to join. We are a nonprofit organization, and it's our members that keep the lights on and keep us going. And speaking of the folks in Burrville, I would be remiss if I didn't say how grateful we are for all of the support that we're getting from the local community. This is just one example of many of the awesome things that folks in Burrville have done. They put together this really amazing and beautiful scrapbook, which sort of is a chronology of the journey. So we'll put it in the back of the room later, and I would just really encourage you to flip through it. We couldn't be more grateful. I feel like Jerry feels like the whole community has his back every day when he's fighting the power plant. So we certainly appreciate that. Some quick logistics. We need to leave. Please use that exit instead of the emergency exit. There's restrooms and a water fountain outside the door. We have desserts in the back. There's a short handout with a timeline. Jerry will talk more about this. On the flip side are the dates for the upcoming hearings at the Energy Facility Siting Board. If you want to go, and I'm sure Jerry will tell you more about that. Jerry would appreciate it if you turned your cell phone ringers off. And as you all probably know by now, Jerry is always well prepared and always has a plan. So I want to tell you about Jerry's plan for today. He is going to speak for about 20 minutes, and he would prefer that you hold questions until he's done speaking. We've set aside an entire hour for questions and answers. Now there's one exception to that rule. If Jerry says something that you don't understand, if he uses a weird term or accidentally mentions an acronym, please do raise your hand and stop him. He wants to make sure everyone is able to understand and follow along. So those are the only questions he would like in the next 20 minutes, and then after that, we will open up the floor. Thank you, everyone.
Welcome.
And now here's Jerry Elmer. Come on.